Did you miss me? 'Cause I missed you. I think I need to explain where I've been, where did I disappear to, and why has it taken me so long to get back to you guys. Well, first off, I can blame this whole thing on an experience that honestly changed my life. Like, I didn't understand half the things that I feel like I understand now, and it made me a much better, more mature and understandable person. I already was, but it just made me even more grounded. I ended up going on alternative spring break with my university. It was 8 of us and 1 faculty member who is in charge of leadership on campus. She drove us from where we're located in South Florida all the way to Tampa Bay, which is a little bit more central Florida on the Gulf Coast. And we ended up helping an organization called Metropolitan Ministries. Metropolitan Ministries is honestly incredibly amazing. Everything that they do is just so thoughtful, and they consider every possible opportunity that can help homeless or displaced people who don't have the largest disposable income and have fallen in hard times. Metropolitan Ministries started, I want to say, about 50 years ago, and it was separate ministries and faith-based organizations throughout the Tampa and Hillsborough County feeding people on the street and doing like Sunday meals, etc., etc. They eventually ended up coming together and creating Metropolitan Ministries. They're no longer strictly faith-based. They do have Christianity as a part of their mission statement, but they are non-denominational and help anybody of any faith and any possible background. There are 3 different things that the Metropolitan Ministries does. The first thing is called outreach, and it was my favorite because I really found it relatable because I've been through hard times before. If you are falling behind with your income and you can't provide for your family, they will allow you to get food and clothing, as well as talk to a guidance counselor. And the thing that I like about it is that it gives the people the option of choice and lets them keep their dignity and their pride, which many organizations don't necessarily do. It lets them keep their individuality, choose what cereal they want, what clothes best fit them. I mean, of course, they have to stay in USDA guidelines, and everything is given as a donation or through sponsorships, but it still allows them to be individuals and part of a society, I guess. They usually take in single mothers or single fathers. They help families. They don't help in single individuals. The second thing that the Metropolitan Ministries does is they have residency programs. They will have people who fit the guidelines stay with them on their campus for 3 months to a year, and they help them find stability emotionally, financially, as well as help them find a job. They supply 3 meals a day for the family. Kids can go to elementary school that is funded by Metro, which kind of gives them a sense of like, this is my neighborhood. You're not the odd man out. There are other people out there like you, so they don't have to grow up feeling like the homeless kid or feel different. They are like, oh, everybody here has gone through something like I have. I'm accepted, which I think is amazing. Like, it will help them not be bullied or feel different, because everybody has problems, but just to be in a community full of people who are like you and you can relate to them is really good, especially at a young age. And for the older kids, they will bus them to their home middle or high school, which allows them to not have to change their lifestyle, which I love the fact that they considered that. They also have preschool and aftercare. So if a parent is working, they can continue to work after their child is done with school. And we helped with the kids, and I loved them. So they were the cutest thing. The third thing that they do, which honestly I feel impacted me the most, the kitchen that provides the meals for their residents also makes meals, and we did help make some for different meal distribution sites throughout the Hillsborough County and other parts of there. Tons of them, and they reach so many different people. We ended up helping serve at 3, and we prepared food for 1. It was amazing to just sit and talk to people and hear their stories. And wow, guys, like, it was honestly speechless. I'm so grateful for my opportunity to work with Metropolitan Ministries. So I want to get into how it impacted me and what I learned and share some insight with you guys. This trip honestly taught me that the world is so much bigger than just you and me. The world is full of people who have struggles and are not bitter, not hateful. The world is full of tons of people who have gone to their lowest of lows and are still happy that people are helping them get back to their highest points. And homelessness and poverty and all of those things can happen to anybody at any given time. It's something that's uncontrollable, and it really takes an army to build people back up again. This experience enlightened me. It really did. It showed me that there are other people out there who are similar to me, because my family did have some rough times, but through help of people and different organizations, we were able to make ourselves who we are now. And I just wanted to go on this trip to share with people that there's hope and to give back, because I know what it's like, and I'm thankful for the people who came and helped me. This experience was absolutely amazing, and I'm so grateful. It made me more grounded and realize that there's so much more to life than my everyday struggles. My everyday struggles, someone else would be grateful for. The problems that I deal with, my job and school and my family and friends, the things that would normally stress me out, someone else is just so happy to have. And it taught me that life moves so fast, and you need to slow down and realize that it isn't about us. There are tons of people out there who need help, and are so grateful for any little thing that anybody does. A homeless woman came and honestly gave me a hug and told me how happy she was that I came and served her food. And it's not like a 5-star meal, but she was just so happy that there were people there, people who cared, people who wanted to listen. All they want is someone to talk to them, someone to guide them, someone to lift them and encourage them. Even if what they're saying doesn't make any sense to you, people just need someone to listen to them. Everybody in every walk of life needs normal, basic, day-to-day things. Supporting your neighbor is so important, and I honestly feel like I lost that because of my everyday routine, and after this trip I gained it. I also didn't record or do any vlogging or anything like that while I was on this trip, because I felt like I didn't want to infringe on someone else's privacy. These people have been through so much, and to have someone walk around with a camera in their face might not be the best thing. It might feel like I'm watching them or judging them, and I was not doing that at all. I was relating to them, laughing with them, crying with them, smiling with them. People are people, and sometimes I feel like we honestly forget that any little thing you do can help, really. And this trip has guided me to wanting to volunteer more and give the time that I would normally take for granted to people who actually need it. So I want to go to more places inside of my community and feed people, donate shoes, donate blankets, do food drives. My school, one of the girls who went on the trip with me is now doing hygiene product drive to give to Metropolitan, because they are based on donations, and any little thing can change a family's life. Like anything from conditioner, deodorant, shampoo. One woman needed like adult diapers, and we had such a limited amount, and I wanted to give her everything, but we couldn't, because what if somebody else needs them, you know, and things like that. Like, they're really hard situations, and you just want to go and save the world, but you can't. You can't when you're so limited on what you can do, which is why I feel like more people should get involved and do things like this, because it impacts you so much. It makes you so grateful for every single thing you have, and shows you that the world is not about you. It honestly isn't. Any moment you could need someone to support you, and support systems are so important. Even if it's a stranger, it's so important. I also haven't recorded in the past 2 weeks since I came back from the trip, because I needed time to just get back into my everyday life and to take the energy that I got from my trip to Tampa to relate it to my own life, and to make me more grateful for the things that normally frustrate me. I'm just in a place now where I'm genuinely happy with all the things that I do have, and I don't want anything else. I'm just so happy for the life that I have, and I'm so grateful for the things that I do have, because I know that there are other people out there who wish that they had them. I was talking to one man, and he says that he came here with his brother, but they ended up getting separated, and they lost their jobs, and he hasn't seen his brother in like 4 years. That's crazy to think that you came here with someone and then you can't see them anymore, because life happens. Life is short and amazing. Our job as human beings is to encourage the rest of us people. It's our job to reach out a hand and lift somebody up, even if it's a small act of buying somebody a breakfast sandwich, giving them a blanket, a pair of flip-flops, a granola bar, anything. I'm sitting down and listening to someone's story and realizing that these people aren't bitter. At least the ones that I met were just so happy that people were there. They weren't bitter. They weren't angry about their life. They were grateful for the situations that they went through, and that's what impacted me the most, is that life happens, but we shouldn't be angry about what happens to us. We should just take it in and learn from it and say thank you to the people who hurt us, because they make us better and bigger and stronger than we were yesterday. Yeah. I guess this is a lot right now, but I don't want to get really heavy. I just want to let you guys know that I'm back. I'm planning on doing some more things, and I am in the ending of my last semester of my senior year, so I kind of want to take you guys into my university and show you what I've been dealing with for the past 3 years. Any questions, or you're inspired by this, share me your story. I want to hear from you guys about something that's impacted you and what you want to get involved in, and just spread the love and encouragement, and yeah. Stay beautiful, be aimless, and I will see you guys later this week. Okay, well, goodbye, good night. And if you're watching this tomorrow, good morning.